Right, just a little shout out, screaming and everything. If you sell, and I mean sell, every piece of machinery that comes with the base game on this map, you'd end up with £5 million. Quite impressive, eh? And a bale. No, I don't know where the bale come from, but £5 million. And I didn't sell that because I thought, well, I thought it was a roller. It's not a roller. Right, okay. Well, we might sell that then, because I think we've got one of them. Yeah. And then, well, yeah, and the odd bucket I've kept, because obviously we've got one of them tractors, so pretty much, as you can see, sold the lot. There's another device, but I don't know where it is. Now barn somewhere. Maybe this barn. Well, that's not a start, not bad. Right, yeah, you're right. You got no equipment and you need to buy some. But we was kind enough to be given the DLC. So, we're pretty good for machinery. I want to see what parts we can't do. That'd be interesting. That's not a DLC, and nor is that. This, boys and girls, is crying out for a Ford badge. Crying out. Right. Badly crying out for a Ford badge. He's even gone to the colours. Come on, boys. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. The big boy. Now, what we found out about this. It's a lovely, old beta, I suppose. No, not beta. There's a word for this. It never got put into mass production. I think they only made the one. So, yeah. It's here. So, it's here. Right. I need to go in the field and see what they're doing. Because we got combines working hard out here. Well, we should have combines working hard. It looks like they're all on strike. We got this. Oh, with no lorry. Because we got rid of... Oh, we kept base equipment, keeping it, yeah. No. We can do better than that. You know what? You're not happy, are you? You guys are not happy until we get rid of it all. Right, okay, let's go over the top, because you guys want to see. I mean, we've got a lot of... Yeah, that's... I told you it was two. There are... Well, the combine... Well, the beta wasn't, but... 110 grand there, sitting there. That, sitting there. You know what I mean? And I think this are ours. Yes, so, you know. Then of course you haven't got no equipment. And we still need a lorry. There we go here. And we'll get that, yeah. Yeah, you liking that? Big old American muscle. Vader. Black. Why not? Cover. Yeah, black. Rims. Black. And just because we want to keep with the DLC as much as we can. And there was a trader in here, wasn't there? What was that? We got that. Lorry. We'll get that, and we'll go to full Monty. Full Monty. Two in on the mirrors. Oh, you know what? Let's keep it on. And we'll go black. This one. And black. We normally have black, so. Right. There we go. Our Scout model. Alright, it does the job, doesn't it? Put it onto a DLC. I mean, put it onto a modded trailer and we're good to go. If that ain't screaming out America, well, I don't know. Lovely, yeah? Whoops. I'm hoping that was me. Right. Now there's traffic on the map. I've just took it off. Took it off. And then all this equipment up was fun. Fun to say the least. So the idea, we just park this up here. I know. Modders, that needs updating else. We want the roll, we want the roll, we want the roll. Right, anyway. Right, get back to what we're doing. Let's start these machines up. And let's get on with the mod review. We've already done 7 minutes of mucking about. So, we need these working. I've got the hub on the top, you know, because we're in the United States of America, boys. And that's the way they roll. What? Ugh. Right, one over there. So the first DLC part. Now what I find with the Ford tractor, and it's pretty much the same in real life. To get them to go, it takes a bit to get them going, but once they're rolling, they're rolling. So watch. 3, 4, see how long it's taking? Well, once she's rolling, she'll be able to match around about 15 miles an hour. Well, it ain't bad for an old girl. And, you know, that's coming from a farmer that, you know, used to farm with the old stuff, you know? So, some of that was like 9 miles an hour down the road, you know what I'm saying? But to get 15, happy days. Did about 7 in reverse. 6 and 7, yeah, I'm happy with that. So, now what I'm saying about that trailer needs an update. What's this now, boys and girls? What's this? Yeah, you getting it? Oh, I'm changing it from one to the other, sorry. That could now be put onto that. So, this is the big gal, the Ford. Pretty damn nice if I say so. And this is a trailer. Comes, I believe, in 4 different colours, so we'll probably see that throughout the thing. Got a lot of them. And inside, pretty damn sweet. Yeah, it's pretty damn. Pretty damn sweet. I don't know much. Yeah, so look at that shadowing, look. Look at that shadowing, look. Huh? Now we've got radio. Could have worked better on the radio. Yeah. Nice air fence. All there, isn't it? No clipping through the chair. Maybe we could have had a headdress that wouldn't have been out of order. Lights. Motion moving. Is it accurate? It's damn accurate. 10. Believe, yeah, you've even got a clock in the corner. Working clock as well. Nice fan. Nice, lovely. Everything you expect to get from a Ford. So, can this tractor pull a big plough? Well, she seems to be. She seems to be doing quite well with the big plough, I say. There's plenty of horses there, and I think this is about the, except for the smaller tractor, but the only one with the 3-point hitch. What really surprised me, I'll show you the one I'm talking about in a bit, but obviously in real life, giants say that isn't a thing, so unfortunately, yeah. I haven't done no research on it. Maybe I should do my own research and find out why. I mean, it's just a muscle pulling machine, but when it comes to plows, I mean, I don't know. That's an awkward one that I can't really answer. Unfortunately. As you can see, yeah, it pulls a plow. And it pulls a big, wide plow type thing, you know. So we're good there. 9 miles an hour, and I think that's probably the max speed as well. So, I mean, that is on the flat. I see why not. See why not, indeed. He is okay. So, demonstration over. Pulls quite lovely. Let's have a closer look at the vehicle. So, lovely crisp markings. As always, really, with Giants now. I mean, I don't expect to see anything untoward. Like to be able to see the fan, but maybe the fan is not there. Maybe one of these up under there or something. Nice readable labels. Yeah. Be nice to see a few more labels, but the ones that are there are readable. That's something different for Giants. Love the paint on it. Look at the shadowing, look at it. And the interior? Oh yeah, that's crisp. Well, we got a better radio in this one. I don't know about to set it on. If the engine was on, yeah. I don't know. Maybe because I've turned it off, it stays off. Anyway, maybe. That, eh? More, well, showing you where the handbook is. Would be nice to see the handbook, but picky in there, picky. And working dials, not a problem. Yep, mirrors are working. Oh, what was that? That there. We should on off or something. I mean, that might need to be worked on. It's supposed to be a camera. Mirror? Mirror. Right, base. It was puzzling me. I can't see how that don't show my face if it's not a camera. So, is that a camera? Is that Giants' idea of a camera? I mean, it might be a mirror. But that's a mirror. What's it looking at? 'Cause it's aiming over here and showing what's behind me. I don't know. But anyway, if anyone knows more about that, let me know. Let me know. Right. Well, we'll get out of your way. So, interesting. Next piece of machinery. So, here's the big cultivator. I mean, that's a big cultivator. And you want to use the big tractor. We expect to be doing 5 miles an hour with it. So it's alright, isn't it? Looks good. And does what it says on the tin. Fantastic. Right, in cab. Pretty much the same as the Ford. And outside. You know. It is what it is. A beast. Just an old beast. So respect the speed. It's not supposed to be, you know, like modern equipment, you know. That's the thing you got to remember off. When you're driving old equipment. Right. There we go. Straight in the ditch. It's alright. She's a monster. Ooh. But obviously it's a map, yeah? And giants not knowing that's a ditch. Right. Let's move on. Somewhere out here, we have a cedar. A big cedar. And over there, you see the plough still working? Over there? So, that sort of stuff seems to work. Right. Now, this doesn't need cultivating. This will just direct drill straight on the ground. And doesn't care about anything. Well, look, it just went straight over that. A seeded ground, it just reseeded it. Not a problem. As you see, it works really, really well. But then you expect it to work. It's giants. Been well tested and well thought about for the last God knows how long, like, you know? Lovely. We might stop this because we don't need this ground cultivator. I just want to show you, yes, it will work with a hired worker. Not a problem. Folding mechanism. Lovely. Look at that. And a bit of clickering on the roof. Is what it is. And the maximum work speed of 10 mile an hour is the same as a Ford. Nice. Will it fit in the barn? It should do, shouldn't it? There we have a lovely jubbly. Right. Lovely. Alright, so it's getting a bit dark now. Slowy. You know, does, which is on the tin, doesn't it, really? It's gonna throw it down. Well, it's not a bad tool, really. Just getting itself lined up. And out she rips. Yeah, it's a big old tanker as well, so does a very good job of not running out in the big fields, if you know what I mean. There is a bigger one. We have got that here, and I will show you that. It's pretty much the same as that. And this is the bigger one. It's a little bit longer. Got an extra wheel. But it pretty much will throw it out the same as the other one. Now, around here somewhere. Here. Is the lorry version. You know, it just gets it to the site. I mean, that's a big old wagon. I mean, to put that into... Well, there we go, look. 39. You know. And that big one was... If you say 39, I'm gonna laugh. Yeah. So, not a lot in it. Not a lot in it at all. It's quite good, really. Nice lights on it. Does the job quite nicely. But say with these machines, don't expect super whammy speeds. I want the sign for that. Pullers they are. I say. They like to pull. Right, let's see if we can get this where I wanted it earlier. I want it in there. Just see if it will actually fit. Or did they make it too long? Now if it's in that barn, I'll be happy. The other ones did, so did they make it too long? That's the idea of these big old barns, the lorries to go in one and out the other. Whoa! Right, so we got a little bit to go forward. Bit more. I would call that all you want to do. Cut that up. There's not a lot in that, you don't want to do no more. Oh mate, they measured that to perfect, didn't they? Yeah, they measured that, I tell ya. Lovely. Just what the Americans wanted. Like I said earlier, I do apologise about the, you know. We've got the dark, but it's a way of showing it off. And as you can see, or can't see, nice airbags there, look at that. And it's chucking out the solid fertilizer really nicely. Very nicely. A little look round. Alright. Nice crisp logos, labels, tags, airbags, everything you expect and more. Have I showed you that? The sheet. I love it. I'm sorry. I love it. Fantastic. And here's the other two options. You know? Solid fertilizer. Quite an interesting that, because it's going through the same pipe system. Herbicide. Lovely. Fantastic. We've got this, what works lovely. An up and down motion, I'll just show you quickly. So again, we've got the rolling sheet. Solid fertilizer. It reaches under the machines and then you've got this. As you can see, it all goes back down nicely. You know, it's fantastic. Rolling sheet, nothing bleeds through. Good sound effects. Nice lighting. Look at that. Good, you know. Good capabilities there. Right, let's put the other lorry in its little home. And that lorry's a bit too long. But this one's fine. As demonstrated by the English farmer. We have another seeder, not a direct drill. Was fine. It's the wrong time of year, so we can't really show you it working. I can show you how it gets across the rough terrain. Put it in the barn and we can show you a little bit more in detail. So it opens and shuts in a normal way. You expect them to do. It's a little bit awkward to be first, but it's quite short, if that makes sense. And then you've got the bendy there, so I had a bit of time to get used to that, but once you got round that, you can pretty much put it where you want. But again, lovely, lovely details. Nice tracks. Holds quite a bit. Yeah. And there you have it. I think this is 11, isn't it? So you have 11, 55, 56, 1156, yeah. Next to 1156. One being that. One being that. Lovely. Listen to that engine roar. So have a little look at this. Starts up nice. Nice lights. Very detailed. Look at the reflections, look. And it's dark. It's reflecting from the moon now. We have got a PTO. But we still haven't got 3-point lift. She will pull. Oh, she's a puller, alright. Look at that. Nice sharp turning. Look at that. Lovely. And there she is, pulling. Pulling her socks off. Look at her go, eh? What a monster. Here's the baby one. With, you know, they're slow for moving, yeah. Once they change gear, they're rocking. You just gotta get them to change gear. Come on, girl. If you first get in it, just bear with it. Because they're no rocket ship. But they're worth sitting with for a while and getting used to how they rock, you know? Because they will go. Now he's got the pull-along version. Or solid fertilizer. I'll just show you that in action. Well, opening. They all sort of do the same sort of thing, like, you know? And as the others. Oh, what's the step? Look. I love it. I'm sorry. I love that. You get that message that I love that new action. Yeah, I do. Anyway, so slow. Gets the revs up, changes gear, and off she rolls, you know? You just gotta get her rolling. Once she's rolling, she's moving. But it's quite handy because you're in tight situations like now. Don't sort of shoot it off down the road, you know what I'm saying? You sort of just sit it there and she'll do her thing, you know? I mean, we'll probably never use that because we have got 3 of them over there. Well, 2 there and 1 somewhere else. Right, the tractor itself. Lights. Camera. Action. As you see. What a beauty, eh? What a beauty. Lovely sound effects. Giants, you've nailed that. Right, so that comes to the end of all that. If you're like me and old, you can understand how they used to work. You'll love it. If you're a younger boy or girl, I don't know. It's a slower pace. Until next time, see you soon. And I hope you love it. Modders, let rip!